Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 with episode 11, I think it is now, of our Arsenal Superliga. Now before I start this video, I want to say first and foremost, sorry that this hasn't come out in a while. We had a bit of problem with editing, we had to kind of reshuffle it a bit and get some of the other clips back. And also I want to say sorry that there's been no Sunderland Manager mode because Tyler's Xbox has broken, as I'm sure you're aware. He has ordered a new one, and a new one is coming, but that's that. And our fixtures in this episode then. We start off with a home game against PSG, as we can see here. We go away to Lyon and away to Malaga. And first up, as you can see, we've got a pretty strong PSG side. Tevez and Modric, probably the stars of that squad, although Pastore always seems to play reasonably well. But obviously we're playing Van Persie, so we've got the advantage. And he starts off here with a great shot fired straight at Sergu. Benzema gets the kind of backup header. Rebound header, but doesn't really make anything of it. And then Van Persie once again on that left side, causing the keeper trouble, but maybe should do better. But PSG are just one of those bogey teams for me. And Tevez finds Pastore, their first attack of the game and their first shot. And Pastore, who I'm pretty sure scored twice against me before, gives them the lead here. And then look at this, he's through on goal again. We're very, very fortunate to escape there, and Menace can't do anything. With a bounce out, so it's 1-0 to PSG at half-time. They're a team that just seem to suck up all the pressure and then just counter perfectly with it. And with Modric and Tevez, they got the skills to do that. Benzema missed a good chance here, but then look at this. Van Persie turns to the defender after a nice pass from Eriksen and literally just fires it in. You don't score too many goals like that so close to the keeper, but with Van Persie, I wasn't too surprised. Straight in, beautiful goal. And then look, we're just trying to, again, they're a team that like to keep you know, you can't get in their box so easily. You've got to have shots from outside. That's what they do so perfectly. They're so tight around the defence, and you know, we had an array of shots here. Then Van Persie gets in the last minute on his left foot, and he just hits the bar, and that kind of summed up our lot. We weren't going to win. And we drew 1-1, which isn't a bad result, albeit against a pretty rich PSG side. And the French teams are actually quite hard to play this year. But we come up against Lyon now. Higuain is probably the main kind of transfer there. The rest is kind of their average team. Michel Bastos and Gomes and stuff. But Higuain is the one that goes through and goal early on, and Chesney makes a great save. Just kind of keeping it out. This is one of the most boring games I've probably played. I mean, I played a few, but Lyon they just held it in the middle of the park and then just played a through ball once in a blue moon, and this is how they scored. Gomes with a lovely scoop over Chesney. I thought Chesney would have got to it, to be quite frankly honest. But yeah, and that was literally like, for example, that half was them passing it around the back of the midfield and then just playing through Gomes. So our chances were fraught and limited, but look at this from Javinha. It's a half chance, if anything. There is nothing on there. I don't think they've got Lloris in goal anymore, but I mean, even then, it's a fantastic half volley, unbelievable. And that was actually pretty much all that happened in the half time. Then they suddenly went defensive after scoring a goal, and literally, it was a horrible midfield battle, as you can saw there. That was, you know, how well they defended. And it ended 1-1 against Lyon, which I was pretty disappointed about at the time, but you know, you have to move on. And we come up against a Malaga team that are bottom in the table. So, and I went ultra attacking, I'm not going to lie, and it really did pay off. Benzema, 8 minutes in, just, you know, smashing it in on that right foot. He wasn't going to miss. Absolutely brilliant goal. It's close to the keeper, but there's so much power in that to kind of drive it in. They do, however, I seem to do this a lot. I just give chances away, and Chicharito or Hernandez, whatever you want to call him, gets through, and it's a great save with Chesney's leg. But Javinho, who's been back in the team obviously after being injured recently, puts in a pinpoint perfect ball for Benzema. Benzema will not miss that. He's such a great striker on FIFA. Really has changed around our fortunes in this series. Oh, pardon me. And that was a great goal, but then once again I just give a chance away, and Hernandez almost wraps his foot round that into the top right hand side corner. But then we go through with Wilshere. It was a game of counter-attacks really. Benzema scores, and he completes the hat-trick with a great header there. But it was complete and utterly a game of, like, oh, look at this from Javinho. Turns in beautifully and scores a lovely goal. But as I said, it was a game of just counter-attack, you know, hold and then attack. There was like all these goals were just from attacks. There were no attacks where people didn't score, obviously besides Malaga. And then look at this goal from Benzema, just to wrap it up. You know, the defender tries to catch him. They had Demis Shaleys at the back, and you just can't contain Benzema with that. 4 goals. He gets his 4th in the 84th minute, and it was easy against Malaga. They just didn't have any kind of confidence or form or anything. Great save there from Chesney, but they were bottom of the league, and it was, to be quite frankly honest, an easy game. Probably the easiest I've played. You wouldn't be expecting to win 5-0 in a Superliga, but we did, and Benzema, as you can see, they're top of the goal scoring charts, and this episode leaves us in 9th. We're still behind Tottenham, somehow, 1 point behind, but that's not, you know, I'm not going to complain too much about that. It was a goodish episode. We got a big win, basically. Could have done better against the French teams, but guys, I want to say thank you. We are coming towards the end of the season. I think we've got 6 games left in it, so you know that, you know, I don't know what we can do this series, but that's what we got, you know, how many games we got to go. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See you later.